Hand engraving is a craft built on patience, precision, and years of practice. What begins as a plain piece of metal will eventually become something completely unique, created by hand, one line at a time. Before the artwork begins, the firearm is carefully disassembled, allowing each metal component to be prepared and worked individually. The surface is then cleaned and prepared, creating a fresh canvas for the engraver. A thin layer of beeswax or transfer wax is applied to the metal, followed by baby powder, creating a surface where the design can be clearly seen. Then comes something you might not expect. The artwork is sketched directly onto the metal, by hand. At this stage, the design is still only a collection of lines and ideas, but those first lines establish the foundation for everything that follows. Once the design is established, the first permanent cuts can begin. From this point forward, every movement matters. Each line is carefully cut into the metal, transforming the original sketch into something permanent. The main cuts establish the structure of the design. Then, gradually, the finer details are added. Shading creates depth, fine cuts create texture, and the background is worked, separating the design from the surrounding metal. This is where the piece begins to come alive. There are no shortcuts to this part of the process. It takes a steady hand, an understanding of the material, and countless individual cuts working together to create the finished image. But when the engraving itself is complete, the work isn't finished. The metal must be refinished. Depending on the desired result, that may mean bluing, nickel plating, or gold electroplating. The finish protects the metal, while completely changing the character of the engraving beneath it. What started as an ordinary metal surface has become something that cannot be exactly duplicated. Every line was designed, every detail was worked by hand, and every cut was made with a purpose. That's the art of hand engraving, not simply decorating metal, but turning it into a canvas,